Since my other video of how to play Knights of Cydonia was really bad because I had a really bad webcam and everything, I'm gonna make another one, but this one is gonna be a lot better because you can probably actually hear me now, and the sound's better. The whole thing's better. So like before, this song starts out on power chords, and it starts out with an open E power chord, which is where you bar the second frets of the A and D string, and you play the first three strings together. You play that once, then quickly twice again, and then make a power chord with your first finger on the second fret of the E string, and then strum it twice again really quickly, and then move up a half step, and strum it twice again really quickly, and move up a whole step, so your first finger is on the 5th fret of the E string. Strum it 3 times and let the 3rd time ring. Then twice. And then up another whole step, so your first finger is on the 7th fret of the E string. And then you do that twice. And for the next part's all on the D string, and it starts out with the 2nd fret, and you're going to use speed picking, you know, up and down really fast. And if you don't know how to do that, I suggest you look at a video of how to do that before trying to do this. So it's the D string 2nd fret, open, 2nd, 4, 2nd, 4, 5, 4, 5, 7, and then 5, 4, 5, 4, 2, 1. You do that twice again. And then for this descent, you're gonna put your first finger on the 19th fret of the low E string, and you're gonna do a slide all the way down to open, but you're going to do fast picking, speed picking the whole way down. This next part is kind of tremolo-y, you know. Yeah, anyway, it's all on the D string also, and you start with the 5th fret, 4, 2nd, open, then 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, open, 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 7, 5, 7, 8. Then you do 8, 5, 0, 7, 8, 7, 5, 3, 7, 5, 3, 5, 3, 1, 3, 4. And then from the 5th fret, you do a hammer on to the 7th fret, and then let the open, and go back to the 5th fret of the D string, let it ring. And the next part is exactly like that, except it's speed picked, and it's up here on the high E string. So you start off with the 11th fret, 10, 8, 6, 8, 10, 11, 10, 8, 6, 7, 8, 10, 8, 10, 11, 13, 11, 13, 14, then 19, 16, 11, 18, 19, 18, 16, 14, and 18, 16, 14, 16, 14, 12, 14, 15, 16. Altogether it sounds like this kind of little thing in between is very reverb tremolo. You do a couple of 4s on the B string, then some 8s. Wait, sorry, a couple of 6s, then some 8s, then 6, 5. And then this next part is clean and very low. It's pretty hard to hear. This is all chords, and the basic chord you're going to need to know is with your first finger over the 7th fret of the high E and B strings. You're going to need to do that a lot, so just bar it. And so the first chord is with that bar, and your pinky on the 9th fret of the B string and your ring finger on the 9th fret of the G string. And you strum them all together, but don't you just run them all together, you kind of let them go. Like in Guitar Hero, they actually make them hammer-ons. So you play them as slowly as that. And then you lift up these 2 fingers, and instead you put your middle finger down on the 8th fret of the G string, and then back to the first chord, and the second chord. So you do that twice. You go. Then you put your first finger on the 6th fret of the high E string, ring finger on the 8th fret of the B string, and pinky on the 9th fret of the G string, and you play those all together. And then that second chord with the bar and your middle finger. Then you put your pinky on the 10th fret of the E string, middle finger on the 8th fret of the B string, and first finger on the 7th fret of the G string. And then back to the second chord with the bar. And then this descent thing, you start on the 7th fret of the E string, then 8th fret of the B string, and then a 9th fret of the G string. And then the 7th fret of the E string, and the 7th fret of the B string, then the 8th fret of the G string, the 9th fret of the G string, 8th fret of the B string, and 8th fret of the E string. And then this is a D chord, which is your middle finger on the 7th fret of the high E string, first finger on the 7th fret of the G string, and ring finger on the 8th fret of the B string. And then you play it quickly and slide up to that second chord with the bar and your middle finger, but instead the bar goes on the 8th fret and your middle finger goes on the 9th fret of the G string. And then you go back to that D chord, then back to the original bar chord with the middle finger, and then first finger on the 7th fret of the E string, middle finger on the 8th fret of the B string, and ring finger on the 9th fret of the G string. That's the final chord.